on the trail, which led. Oh yeah. Slow. What I learned is Slow inherited some of his father's gift.
Wally, come on. This is all just... I'm not a screw-up. I didn't say you were. The magic said it for you. Well, the magic got it wrong. Magic doesn't get it wrong. The cop asked a question, you answer, and magic revealed the truth. Right? Right? I don't know how any of this stuff works. All I know is everything we've done tonight has gone wrong. Yeah, it's gone wrong because you won't listen to me. Are you kidding?
He was given 4 names, right?
Yes.
You didn't let me handle the manicore. You freaked out when I talked to the sprites because you don't think I have good ideas. What? Of course I do. Great. Then I think we should take the path of peril. And I also think that wouldn't be good. Normally, see?
I remember.
This isn't a game. All that matters
They camped at night in a place called Smoky. Right off the bed. Your turn.
That's funny. What happened to his other body?
His other body's dancing.
What happened to his upper body? His stomach and his head.
His stomach died.
He died?
No, he fell down.
Okay, because the low hills, the other men reach for their weapons, but returns again stop them. They're coming slowly along to the trail toward them. Was a big bull buffalo. It headed close to the ground. The deep murmuring sound came from its throat. The other men could not make out what the buffalo was saying, but Returns again heard it clearly. Returns again listened clearly as the buffalo spoke, for the words it spoke were names. Tantacoloyotike, Tantacapisca, Tantacowinija, and Tantacowika. What did I learn here? He got 4 different names, right?
Yeah.
And those were his 4 names?
Yeah.
What kind of language is this? Oh, it's European from the Native American tribe.
Yes. Those were the 4 names spoken by the great bull buffalo. They were powerful names. As buffalo slowly passed them and continued on along the trail that was until outside, he just knew that those names had been given to him. From that day on, he owned not only the name Returns again to slightly angry, he also owned those 4 names given by the old bull buffalo. He was proud to have a father with such names as Returns again and Tanta Itaoki. One day he promised himself he would to have such a strong name, but he knew that it would not be easy. So I saw wrestle with his friends as he hunted with his bow and his arrows. As he raised his great pony, he always tried to do his best so that one day he would become a good warrior. Slow was careful and deliberate in everything he did. It might take him a while to create, but once he put his head down and went for it, he would not turn back. At the age of 10, he killed his first buffalo, a yearling calf. His mother skinned the buffalo calf and, with his 2 sisters helping tan his skin, and made it a robe for him to wear. Though he was still called Slow, no one sees him any longer. His name now meant determination and courage to those who knew him. As the winters passed, Slow grew. He was not as tall as some of the boys his age, but his shoulders were broad and strong. One evening, he heard word in the camp that father and some other men were going to fight against the crow, who his father called his favorite enemies. Snow knew that the crow were great warriors and had some of the best homes in the plains. Snow had now seen 14 warriors and was old enough to go solo. He wrapped his robe made of the skin of the buffalo calf around his shoulders. He built his bow and used his quiver for a blunt pointed arrow to use for hunting birds. The cookie brushed his great ponytail and plucked a bird from its name. Miyawaka, he said. My friend, alright to help protect people?
So what did he do?
The four names were spoken by the great Bob Buffalo.
And he wanted to go with who?
With Tantiaka Ideoki to have a father with such a name.
He wanted to go with his dad to war, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so good. Well, good morning to thee, dear Lightfoot, and welcome to the path of peril.
Not much of a path.
Well, you know, they never really do it around here. So, heads up, we could run into anything. Centaur, wolf dragon, gelatinous cube.
Okay, what is you?
Oh, it's a giant green cube that instantly disintegrates all that it touches.
We're not gonna let this.
Okay.
So, now,
Who was the father's favorite enemy?
the father's favorite enemy is Crow.
And that's who they were gonna go fight, right? To war.
Yes.
Yeah, check it out. This is an ancient drawbridge. We lower that bad boy, on our way to Raven's Point. Round for 11.
Okay, my turn.
Get out there.
Found it.
Your turn.
Side. Okay.
Determined, he rode through the cottonwood trees until he reached the trail his father's war party had taken. Before long, Slow came to the place where they had chosen to gather and make plans. He rode into their mindset, and before his father or any of the other men could speak, he jumped from his pony's back and put his arm over the animal's neck. "We are going," Slow said.
Petrigor, Inficia.
Returns again, looked around at the other men, and then looked at his son with pride. "Pain," he said. The war party began to ride to the place where the Red River meets the Missouri River. When at least they were close to the place, the men who had been sent ahead as scouts came back. Apollo the scout said, "They are coming." The men began to make preparations. They put on their best clothing and brought out the paint to mark their faces and their horses. They uncovered their world shields and took out the croup sticks and their lances. From behind a small hill, they had a good view of the plain before them and could see the enemy coming from a long way. Closer and closer the enemy came, ready for attack. Everyone waited for Slow's father to give the word, but as he waited, Slow's father looked over his right. There already mounted on his horse was Slow. All that he wore were his moccasins and his breechcloth, and he held a cup of stick in his hand. He looked over at his father, and then he kicked his horse's side. "Hooey!" the boy shouted. His horse leaped forward and over the top of the hill down toward the enemy. His father and the rest of the war party tried to catch up, but Slow's horse was too far ahead.
I remember where Slow rode through the cottonwood trees.
This is amazing.
Yeah, but just keep going. Don't look back. Just straight ahead.
He's still got the rope.
And I remember
I got it.
where
I'm not afraid. Oh man, I could stay out here all day.
Slow jumped from his pony's back.
Keep moving. You gotta see that, remember?
Hey, yeah. This last step is for you.
Oh my goodness, he almost fell, huh?
Yeah, I remember where.
That Slow was ahead of his father, right? With
Yeah.
his horse?
Yeah.
And I don't think he was wearing the proper clothes to go to war, right?
Yeah. If he wears non-proper clothes, then what will we do?
He could get hurt.
Now you can see what we're going to do. The Crow war party at Red Hotel looked up and to see Panic got down. Once for wars threw an arrow to his bowstring, but before he could let it go, Sir had reached him and struck his arm or the curved stick, spoiling his aim. "Oh hey," so cried in triumph. at the sight of Slow and began to crow words fled. Hi woo. When the fight was over, and one hung Papa War had been injured, the Dakota people brought back many horses and weapons from the crow. The race was a success. It is a crow war party.
It's another raven! That one could be pointing to another raven, all the way to the gym!
I remember, Slow cried in triumph.
Come on, Dad. Guinevere will get us to that
And
raven.
when he did that, who left?
The crow was dead. No,
Are in trouble big time.
the Dakota people.
Crows, warriors fled, right?
Yes.
Mom told me there was some kind of strange family issue going on, and this is...
Your turn.
Oh, dang it. I'm not letting you upset your mother anymore.
Slow was a hero. When they returned to their village, all of the men spoke in loud voices of the brave deeds they had done, but the loudest voice of all was the voice of Slow's father. He painted his son with black paint. A sign of victory, my son is brave, he said. His determination has won the battle for us. I give him a new name. I give him the name that was mine. He is no longer Slow. He is
They drive in a Jeffrey van and then they got destroyed.
Who got destroyed?
The other family.
Oh no.
That's right.
So what did you learn here?
Wonderland is all the men spoke in loud voices.
But whose voice was the loudest?
Slow's father.
And did Slow get a new name? Or did he stay with his name Slow?
They were his name Slow.
No.
Nice going, Guinevere.
Read it again, the last.
No, I remember. Tantika Aoki.
That was his new name his father gave him, right?
Yeah.
Oh, what did I do? I shouldn't have driven away.
Oh, it was great. Hey, knock her over those boulders.
What's now?
Arcane lightning.
You said that's the hardest stuff.
You are ready. Make lightning strike with the
And
east
so it was that the book who once caused the games named Tantika Aoki. The name was Noel for Tantika means sitting ball. One of the greatest of all that Dakota warriors. And this is his story.
Wow.
Tantika Aoki means sitting ball.
I can't do it. I'm Steve, Dad. And it's all my fault.
Okay, I need a break. So,
What happened in the movie that his dad's like that?
as I've told you, he's going to drive it. And then once we get it, you can see what you're going to do with you, since we can try to catch to the police. And then, what? The Jeffrey van drives by itself!